3, 2, 1. The late adopter. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Bitcoin Daily, 9 a.m. Central European Time on the dollar. We do this show Monday to Friday every day because we gotta know what's happening with Bitcoin, our altcoin, what's happening with World Series of trading, and how's that's gonna go. We do the show every single day. Also, sometimes on Sunday and Saturday, if we didn't have any kind of updates, because we cannot go 24 hours without any kind of Bitcoin updates. So we do this show as much as we can and try to keep you up to date on what's happening in this space, on the charts, with the technical analysis, with the moons, with everything else, and so forth, so forth. How's everybody doing in the chat? Batch is guitar is in the chat. Let's go. Good morning, people. Christo is here as well. Let's do this. Morning all. Good morning, Vamariu John. How you doing, man? Drunken is in the chat. TF Fans Club. Yeah, man. Alif. Good morning. Bridge Capel is here. Good morning. Crypto Russ. Ralph. 25 SUD. Good morning, Sasha. It's evening here in Australia. Nice, nice. The central bank Cardano. Yeah, is Cardano doing well right now? Yeah, it's up 2% today, so it's okay. It's okay. Good morning. Long today. A little bit unsure about that. I think it's still short life. Same with crypto. Morning. Salesman. Good morning. Kugilism Moima, good morning, man. I tune. Yo, what's up, life? I'm in Vision Pulse. I'm in Giordano. Wait, what is this? Is this legend? The late? What's up, bro? We about to dump? Maybe. We're gonna talk about that. Bean Chicken, morning. How you doing? Crypto King, good morning. Rocketman is in the chat as well. Good morning, D-Gens from South Africa. South Africa is in the chat as well. Oh my god, we got people from all around the world in the chat. That's very nice. Guys, today is a big special day. We got a World Series of trading starting in right now in 2 hours and 53 hours. In 3 hours, the World Series of trading is gonna start. We got a team on the World Series of trading. TA Fans Club team up here. We got right now 25 members. We also got Telegram group set up for this special event. Where is the group up here? You can see up here we got a special group set up, TF Fans Club Squad. This is our public group. This is our TF Fans Club group that we always chat in. And right now we got a squad group that's gonna be open. Right now it's only 12 members, even though we have 25 members signed up. So if you are signed up in our TF Fans Club group and you are still not in the Telegram channel, message me on Twitter. I'll give you the link to get into the squad channel, so you can get the setups, this and that. We can chat about whether we're gonna long or short. How much leverage we're gonna do, how are we gonna win this competition? I don't think we're gonna win the competition. I think it's insanely hard to do that. But, we can probably, make it fine, make nice gains, hopefully in the competition. So we're gonna do that. So everything is set up, everything is ready to go. We are ready to, rumble when it comes to the Bybit competition over here. In 3 hours that's gonna start, and right now Bitcoin is looking like it's pulling back a little bit today, so we're gonna talk a little bit about that. It's kind of losing a little bit of momentum the way I see it. Also we're gonna talk, I'm probably gonna close our trade on Shiba Inu. Right now it's still 34% in profit, but it does not look good, and it can actually go a little bit more towards the upside. But either way, I need to close the trade because I will use the same account to trade on Bybit, and you can see up here right now the entire Bybit account is only 2,600 bucks up here, but I will transfer, and all of the money is on derivatives account, but I will transfer 2,100 to the spot account, and I will only leave 500 bucks for the trading in the competition on WSOT, World Series of Trading. So I will start with 500. So we're gonna do a new challenge, not challenge, but we're gonna do competition right now for the next 20 days while the competition is lasting. We're gonna trade 500 bucks as much as we can and try to get decent gains in the competition. Once these 20 days are over, we're gonna continue I'm gonna return the 500 bucks to the account. We're gonna start where we left off, and we're gonna continue the 400 million challenge after that. But for the next 20 days, all focus right now is on on the competition over here on Bybit. And that means that we need to close this trade. I cannot wait actually this trade to pull more towards downside. Unfortunately, Bitcoin is hitting this. It's still right now 51 minutes on the 4-hourly to close, and I think it's hitting some kind of resistance up here. It might pull after that towards downside. How long am I gonna keep this position open? I'm a little bit unsure about it. You can also see here on the 4-hourly time frame that right now 51 minutes left on Shiba Inu up here, but it pulled a lot towards upside. Unfortunately, my target was down here at 0.11. This happened, you know, at 1-2 a.m. This night when I was sleeping. I did not take profits down there. This was the target profit. That was something 80% on the downside down here from where we entered the position down here. It was 85% on the downside. It was even a little bit more down here. Yeah, 87%, you know, with the 10x leverage. So it was, you know, stupidly nice short play. Unfortunately, you know, I slept through everything, and this pumped overnight, you know, all the way up to the resistance. Right now it's not, and right now it's even breaking that towards the upside. There is some kind of resistance up here at the top, over here, one there, that needs to be broken. For this to continue going up. I'm a little bit unsure whether it's gonna continue going up or not, but we still need to close the trade because the, you know, world competition, you know, World Series of Trading is gonna start, and I want to trade on that. So we're gonna take whatever profits we get from this right now, you know, after the show, or maybe even during the show, and then we're gonna, you know, missed yesterday's ship trade, was on roof top cleaning. I mean, that's something. What price did you close the short? I did not close the short yet. You know, we entered, you know, and it was such a beautiful short, like, guys, it was such a beautiful short. If you look at this on the 5-minute time frame, we entered all the way up here on this week on the upside, right? It was such a nice move, right? And look at this week up here. Look at this big week up here. It didn't even come close to closing our position. And we have also stop loss up here as well. It didn't come even close to closing our position, but, you know, it wicked out a lot of people out of the short position. We went down a bunch after that, you know, big move towards downside. This was the take profit position, 0.11 down here. This was take profit, what I was actually looking for, and that's basically the 50 moving average down here. You can see on the chart up here. That's basically this 50 moving average down here. It was down at 0.11, give or take. That's what I want to take. I still think that this can, of course, still go lower on the downside, but it is moving pretty fast towards the upside. Will it just create wick up here and continue on the breaking into the downside? I don't know that. I don't know, but unfortunately, we don't have time to, you know, wait for that. And you can see here it is still pulling towards the upside. Bitcoin as well is right now pumping towards the resistance. Still got 49 minutes left to go. Still got 49 minutes to go. It is hitting some kind of resistance here at the top, as you can see up here, depending on where you draw the line up here, something like this up here. You can see hitting resistance right now. So it is very bad, you know, very bad time to actually take profits on the short, because you are hitting the resistance. You know, it's only after you break the resistance you might, you know, close your position and stuff like that, because I think this might actually pull back another time towards downside over here. But unfortunately, we gotta take profits on the position. Good day, Malarkey, how you doing? Prey, Stankos, Tired Legs, Oja, Magestorm. How you guys doing? So let's see what's happening with Bitcoin up here a little bit more in depth before we actually close the position. You know, we're just gonna let this go. You know, it really doesn't matter. You know, right now it's pumping a little bit up here. It's still got, you know, both hourly and 4-hourly candles closing in 48 minutes. What you're gonna see here, that, you know, over here, Shiba Inu had a big bullish engulfing candle above the 20 moving average, hugely bullish. This right now, it looks like it might close above that and continue pumping towards the upside, which will definitely get us out of our position if this continues. So we're gonna see that. But let's analyze a little bit Bitcoin and see what's actually happening on Bitcoin. And Bitcoin, like you saw in the title, Bitcoin is, guys, Bitcoin is losing momentum. There was a trend line up here that got broken over here. So we had a 2 touches towards upside. That was pretty much it. That was pretty much, you know, the top up there for Bitcoin right now. And I'm more bearish than bullish right now, the way I see it. There's other ways, of course, to draw this trend line. You know, you might use these weeks on downside, but, you know, everything is technically broken and it is moving, you know, lower and lower towards downside. This can go all the way up to 21.5 or something like that right now, but it is losing momentum right now. It is going towards downside. It is turning the pace. We also right now, today is 27th of June, and in 3 days there will be a new, in 3 days up here, it's actually quite this 4-hour time frame. But in 3 days, let's go to the daily time frame up here. In 3 days, there will be a new moon coming in. So are we gonna pump more towards maybe 200 moving average up here? Are we gonna pump more up here before we actually, you know, get the new moon and go down? I don't know how this is gonna play out, but you know, just so you guys know, there is new moon coming in 3 days, and that's very bearish news for us that believe in the moons, guys, that believe in the moons. Dobro jutro, King Salah. Dobro jutro, Photo. How you doing? Join the club, guys, join the club. Luna Classic and Dogecoin. I don't know what Luna Classic is doing, but Dogecoin, you know, and I really don't care about Luna Classic. When it comes to Luna, I really don't care about Luna Classic. Luna version number 2, you know, anything that has to do with Luna, because the trust is gone, and in crypto everything is about trust, and you got some kind of shady personality at the top of that you know, coin. Doesn't matter if you create Luna 3, Luna 4, Luna Classic, Luna Classic 2, it really doesn't matter. It's a shady game. It can go up and can down. You're like, no, I'm not going anywhere close to Luna. I never will, and I don't believe anybody with money is gonna go ever close to Luna ever again, you know. But that's just my take on Luna. You know, I hope, you know, guys that lost money are gonna get something back, and there is a lot of hopium, there is a lot of back only, guys. Remember one thing: if there's a lot of back only in one coin, like for example, take the ICP, you know, a lot of people, you know, suddenly out of nowhere it came, you know, in top 10 list on the coin market cap, and suddenly people are buying, you know, ICP for $700 and stuff like that, right? You remember that, right? And it started just bleeding slowly towards the downside for whatever reason. I don't know how, I don't know the mechanics of it, but it was bleeding down. What happened is they created a lot of bag holders. Who are bag holders? Bag holders are people who buy high and never sell. And they, you know, they hodl, they read all of these news. It's gonna come back, this is gonna happen. It just never does. It just bleeds. You know, this happens all the time. And when you have a lot of these bag holders, they are shilling these things so hard all over the place, but you know, it kind of never recovers. It might recover. Some coins do recover, you know, and you know, there is a lot of hopium. But the thing is, the same thing happened with Luna. There is a lot of bag holders on Luna right now that are hoping, oh, Luna is gonna hit some crazy levels. They are gambling their money on a shady project and shady versions, a shady thing without the trust. And unfortunately, you know, don't fall for the you know, the shilling and stuff like that. Like, you gotta be a little bit, take a little bit. There are so many good things around, guys. There is so many good things. There is no reason whatsoever to touch Luna at all. At least that's my opinion, guys. I wouldn't, like, there's so many good things in crypto right now. You got NFTs, you got metaverse coins, you got even decent DeFi coins, right? You got everything, guys. You got everything, you know, decent meme coins. Like, there's so much good things. Like, there's no reason whatsoever to even come close to Luna. Yeah, but it can pump 5,000%. Yeah, it can pump the 5,000%, but it can also not do that. You know, it can also not do that. I wouldn't touch anything like, yeah, exactly. Don't, I wouldn't touch anything Luna. There is so much good other good stuff right now. Monthly close is kind of important, isn't it? I don't think the monthly close is kind of important. Let's go and see the monthly close up here. Let's go to another chart up here, BLX, and look at actually what's happening on monthly. Monthly over here, we got a 50 moving average. It's not that important. I wouldn't say it's that very important, because this is the monthly 50 moving average. We already know that we are hitting those levels. We already know that we are even below those levels. It really doesn't matter whether we're close below or above that. If you look at a 200 moving average up here, we closed below it, and we still think it's a good buy, right? So it doesn't matter whether you look at, you know, 50 moving monthly moving average or 200 weekly moving average. They're in the ballpark over here. We are right now below both of them. And it really doesn't matter. Like, we can stay down here, we can even go a little bit lower down here. I don't know how it's gonna play out, right? But you know, these are the levels that all of the rich people, all of the investors are looking at. You know, 200 weekly moving average, 50 monthly moving average, very, very important. The 50 and 200 very important moving averages, especially on the big time frames like weekly and monthly. You know, everybody has been looking at that. Bitcoin is you know, down a whole bunch since the top up here. It's down 74%. People are still saying, oh, it gotta go down 84%, because, you know, it's done that ever before, you know, every single time before, but every single time before we had a parabolic move towards the upside, guys. Every single time before we had a parabolic move towards the upside, and these parabolic moves do tend to, you know, break down 84%. Now, unfortunately, over here it's not the same game. It's a little bit different game. We don't have a parabolic top up here. We got a, you know, double top up here with a very fast rise, double top up here that actually is breaking on the downside. Actually is breaking on the downside. Let me just see this down here. Let's be like this up here to the top up here. Put it down here. This looks like a 13K if this play out, you know, but who knows, who knows. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter. You know, we don't have to have 84% correction. We can just have 74% correction, and that's gonna be, you know, that's gonna be fine. All those undervalued, it's a shame. Yeah, all those undervalued protocols. There is so much good stuff in crypto, guys. There is so much good stuff in crypto, and it's you know, it's a shame that people are throwing their you know, the money bags on stuff like Luna. I think, you know, what do you make of closing below the weekly 200 for the first time in Bitcoin? It's not closing for the first time in Bitcoin history. You got that wrong, so I don't know where you got that from. Over here we closed it below 200 moving average. If you go further down back, over here we closed several times below 200 weekly moving average up here. You can see we closed over here, we closed up here. You know, it's not the first time in Bitcoin history closing below 200 moving average, and it's a normal move. You know, sometimes you overshoot it, sometimes you're close to that, but you know, there is accumulation facing right up here. And you know, from what any kind of guy that I follow right now that's rich, doesn't matter who that is, whether that's a YouTuber or some kind of rich guy with a lot of money, everybody is buying. Doesn't matter whether that's 20K or 90K or 18K, everybody is buying, guys. Everybody is buying. They're not putting 100% immediately in, but they are buying like 30% right now. If it goes down 1K, you know, it goes down to 90K, they're gonna buy, you know, 20% more. If it goes down to 8K, they're gonna buy 20% more. They're just buying levels. They know they need to buy levels. They know they have time, like a couple of months right now ahead of time. You know, and every time they get a pullback, they buy. So they're dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin right now, and up buying the dips. Buying the dips isn't actually strategy you wanna use once the bear market start. I mean, down here it might be, you know, some kind of nice buying the dip, but it depends on how long you're gonna hold it, right? But buying the dips isn't the strategy when you are at the top of the bull market. When euphoria hits, euphoria start hitting right up here around the 30K. This is a, you know, huge euphoria phase. Once that start hit, it's no longer buying the dip kind of environment. But right now it is kind of buying the dip environment. Why? Because buying the dips right now, you know, buying all of the dips, doesn't matter what kind of dips you buy. Doesn't matter what kind of dips you buy. This will give you some kind of average price up here eventually, right? And then you gotta sell eventually. You gotta sell eventually, you know. But if you start buying dip up here, all of these dips, you can still continue buying dips, right? If you bought these dips down here, right? It just makes sense because right now, you know, your average is down. Here you can still buy dips. You know, you're still in profit. You're still in profit. Buying the dips, guys. Buying the dips, right? But that depends, you know, how long have you been buying the dips and stuff like that. Starting buying dips up the top is not recommend, but down here buying the dips, buying, you know, dollar cost averaging strategy is you know, a very rich guys dollar cost averaging. Yeah, rich guys are dollar cost averaging. They are just, they know it's eventually it's gonna go. So right now there is blood on the streets, you know, markets are in shambles, recession. Oh, this is not normal. This is the first time we're gonna go through 1929 depression all over again. Everything's gonna go down 90%. Bitcoin is gonna drop to zero, you know, stuff like that. People are coming out with these, you know, predictions that are, you know, doomsday predictions. And even I have been saying that 1929 depression can be a hit or upon us, and we are seeing some kind of starts of that, but I'm a little bit unsure whether that's going to actually happen or not. Yesterday on the daily time frame up here, S&P, not yesterday, on Friday, we closed like 3% towards upside. We are still in some kind of downtrend up here, some kind of expanding wedge up here towards downside. We are pulling a little bit back up there, but I think Martin or Jules, somebody asked me, you know, how is S&P and, you know, stock markets doing? And when you look at the stock markets on a bigger time frames, they're not doing that bad, guys. They're not doing bad. This is a normal pullback towards downside after this big move towards upside. We call this top up here very nicely. It was pulling back down to the right now to 200 moving average. It's not in no way, shape, or form, you know, some kind of strategy yet on crypto market. We are still above the 50 moving monthly moving average up here. Very important moving average. You can can see these normal dips towards the 50 moving average. They do tend to happen. This overshoot big time up down there, but this you know, moves towards this is the 2008. This is a total different market. Can we do something like this and then drop down? Yes, we can, but we are not there yet. That's the big thing. We are not there yet. There is no need to panic just yet, you know, and say that this is gonna go right down, because it can definitely break some kind of resistance up here and continue pumping towards the upside. This can definitely happen. So, you know, saying that stock markets are right now done because, you know, what's gonna happen, I don't think so. I don't think so. No trading next 200 days, 20 days. Yeah, no trading next, no 400 million trading. We're gonna be trading World Series of trading for the next 20 days. Let's go a little bit back to Bitcoin and say a little bit more about Bitcoin, what's happening right there, right now. So up here trying, let's see the 1 hourly time frame up here, just see how this is actually doing right now. You can see here that Bitcoin is pulling back a little bit too hard up here towards the upside above the 50 moving average. Is breaking this trend up here pretty nicely. There might be this other trend up here. What is it? Something like this up here. That's right now getting into this. I think it might be this over here. That's actually the legit one over here. So you can see right now that this is hitting some kind of resistance up here, and it is trying to break that. Whether we're gonna try to be able to break that or not, it's you know, it kind of a little bit depends. Depends on this also, this 4 hourly candle up here. If this candle closes above this 10 moving average, that's gonna be very, very bullish for Bitcoin, especially if it closes up here above the resistance as well. Sorry about that. If it closes in the next 35 minutes above the 20 moving average and above the resistance up here, that's going to be very bullish for Bitcoin, and it can definitely continue another pump towards the upside. How high, I'm a little bit unsure about that. But you know, it is going towards the upside very nicely. It is going upside towards very nicely. Unfortunately, it did break the trend. So I'm saying this again. You guys need to be aware of this. Bitcoin did break the trend. It's a very important trend as well. Up here, give or take, something like this. There we go. This is the trend being broken. Maybe you're gonna use this one down here, but that doesn't matter. Up here, maybe these are nicer, maybe something like this. So what you're gonna see, this trend up here, it got broken over here. We tried once, we tried 2 times to get back above the trend. We failed both times to get back above the trend. We pulled back down with a bearish engulfing candle on the 4 hourly time frame. We pulled back. Right now this is a small pullback towards the upside, but if this pullback towards the upside fails right now, if this pullback towards the upside right now fails, we cannot get, for example, above this resistance up here that we are trying to get back above, and you know, we failed to, you know, capitalize on this and continue going towards the upside and start going down here. You need to watch this level down here, guys. You need to watch 20.9 level, because if this pulls back for whatever reason down here, breaks this level on the 20.9 on the downside, this is gonna dump, guys. This is gonna dump. There will be a little bit sell off. We are not expecting, you know, again, we are not expecting, you know, some kind of dump. You know, there are support lines on the downside, right? Like over here, there's one very important one at 20.3. there is also 20.5. That's important, you know, but you can expect more dumpage if we go below 20.9. Right now we are sitting at resistance, so that means that it's right now we are not even sitting, you know, we are actually breaking this towards upside very nicely with move. Shiba is continuing going towards upside. A little bit unsure whether we can close 25% up here. You know, closing the green candle, not quite the thing that you want to do, but this can actually just explode towards the upside. What you guys think? Are we gonna close our position? It was up 80%, and like I explained, like, but we need to close the position because we're gonna trade on the Bybit. We're gonna trade on the World Series of Trading. It starts today in 2.5 hours right now, and we need to close this position so we can set up the account to the for the next. Don't close. I cannot have the position open that much longer. It needs to. I need to, you know, if it goes like 30%, it's okay. Should have taken the 50, lol. You know, the position hit my, the Shiba position hit my you know, profit target level down here at 0.11, right? We said that's the profit target level. It hit that. Unfortunately, it hit it while I was sleeping. I did not set up the take profit, you know, automatic take profit levels down there, and it bounced way too hard towards the upside. Right now it might be creating some kind of inverse head and shoulders up here. If it breaks that this level towards the upside, it's just gonna explode, you know, big time. Bitcoin looks a little bit bullish right now. It's Monday, so it is pumping a little bit up here above the resistance up here. Let's adjust this resistance line up here. Maybe something like this, give or take. Maybe up there. There are nice lines up there. Maybe it's this line. Maybe it's hitting resistance right now. Maybe it's gonna pull back. I mean, there, you know, there is always oh, maybe it's this line. Maybe it's that line. You know, but you know, let's see here on the 4-hourly time frame up here. Yeah, it's hitting the resistance right now, give or take. I think so. It needs to break that first to be you know, to continue going to. But it's still like 32 minutes left on the trade. Still 32 minutes left on the trade. And we're gonna see, there we go, it's still continuing towards the upside. Unfortunately, our Bybit is, you know, getting wrecked right now. We entered all the way up here at the week, something like that. So, you know, we still got a lot of room to cover, you know, to get out. But could have, should have, doesn't matter. Yeah, could have, should have, doesn't matter. But really, yeah, 27 up, you know, 27 is also a nice gain. It's gonna be like 10%. It might even be that we get stopped here, you know, our stop loss gets hit, you know, who knows. OC, we were discussing last night. I closed SHIB yesterday at 38. Nice, very nice. Should have taken the 50. Should have the, you know, yeah. I closed SHIB yesterday at 39. What do you have to close the position for the competition? I don't understand. So the thing is, when competition starts, I want to use the same account for a competition. So the thing is that I don't want to trade this account. I don't want to trade this account. I don't want to trade this account in the competition. So I want to continue because this account is our 400 million challenge account. So we had taken 400 bucks, 10 million, and I was hoping that we're gonna get you know, maybe some kind of nice levels up here, maybe close it in 10x you know, profits from the 400. I was actually hoping to get some kind of, you know, maybe 100% on this SHIB trade, and then close the trade, and then we would have something like, you know, $4,000 on the account. That means that we 10x our account from 400 to 4,000 in like 3 weeks or something like that. So that's good. So I kind of was hoping for that that thing to happen. That never happened. But I do not want to trade all the 2,400 bucks in the competition. The least amount you can start with in the competition is 500 bucks. So I'm going to transfer, you know, I'm just going to leave 500 bucks over here. I'm going to transfer everything to the spot account, and we're going to trade derivatives with the 500 bucks in the competition, right? So we're going to start new trade from 500 bucks, see how much we can get profits on that, you know. But I do not want to, you know, wreck this account, because, you know, this account is 400 million account, you know, so we need to continue doing that while still winning. I think your winning rate is higher than Sheldon's. Yeah, but Sheldon is not trading that much. Sheldon, like, we are doing the, you know, we are doing the 400 million challenge like almost every day, Monday to Friday. So, you know, there's that. Why not do 400 million on the same account? The competition does mess that up, no? Yes, it does mess that up a little bit, because, you know, then you have to split the account. You know, you can only have one account, I think. But the competition is only for 20 days, guys. The competition lasts only for 20 days. And what we are gonna do is, for the next 20 days, we're gonna focus solely on the 500 bucks that we have in the competition. And we're gonna trade those 500 bucks as much as we can, leveraged. And then after those 20 days are gone, after the World Series of Trading is done, we're gonna go back to the 400 million challenge. So there is that. Say $6, $6, yeah, $6. So there is that. I short Kidia when you short Bitcoin earned 1,780. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think you did better than Archer. I think we took something way too bullish. Shiba was way too bullish to be shorted, even though pumped, like, you know. But I'm learning a little bit, guys. Here's a pro tip right now that I just learned. If you have some kind of coins, like right now Dogecoin is bullish, Shiba is very bullish, and just because it pumped a lot doesn't mean it's gonna pull back a lot, right? Doesn't mean. So if Bitcoin goes down, doesn't mean that these coins that pumped a lot is gonna pull back a lot, right? So it's not good time to short these coins that pumped a lot just because they pumped a lot, because they are bullish, right? You want to short something that's normal or actually a little bit bearish when Bitcoin pulls down, because those coins are going to drop even more, right? So I think it was a mistake to, you know, shorting Shiba, but on the other hand, it had a nice pattern. So there is that. Your trading videos, you are too emotional, but too lucky too. Yeah, I might be lucky too. I don't know, man. I don't know any other way to trade. I've been trading for 6 weeks, you know, so, you know, we're gonna learn. Doesn't matter. Come back in you know, 1 year, 2 years times, and, you know, maybe it will be better, right? You should short long top 50 coins. Maybe there's that. Isn't Shiba top 50 coin? I think Shiba is top 50 coin, man. I think Shiba is top 50 coin. Right now, Shiba is pulling back a little bit up here. How much profit do we have right now on Shiba? Let's go up there. Derivates. USDT. SHIB stop loss at $6. 25%. Still 25%. I mean, 25% is fine. It's closing in... right now, if this closes up here, there is no divergence up here on the chart. It is coming back to the resistance. It's closing this as well above the 10 moving average. Again, 27 minutes on the 4 hourly. If it pulls back, it pulls back. Bitcoin as well, trying to close above the resistance up here. The question is, will it do that? I'm a little bit unsure, and I think Bitcoin just might get rejected up here and might go down. On the other hand, we're gonna continue shorting, guys. In the competition, I think our first trade is gonna be a short trade. If Bitcoin starts getting rejected up here, if it starts breaking this towards upside, we're gonna long something. The very first trade is gonna be long trade. Well, did you just say you've been trading for 6 weeks? No, 3 weeks. 3 weeks, not 6 weeks. I tried trading before, but I wasn't very experienced. I tried leverage, I got wrecked every single time. But now I think Sheldon started this 400, Sniper Sheldon from the crypto banter. He started this challenge 400 to a million, and I was like, let's go with him. And yeah, so 3 weeks ago we started trading, and I've been trading for 3 weeks. So right now I can show you how the trading is going. DXY is dumping. Yeah, DXY is dumping as well. So this is all our trading that's been done. This is all the trading we've been doing, I tried trading before, but it wasn't, organized, and my TA was kind of crap, so I was always losing money. But right now, this is how we are doing it right now. And you can see here right now, we have $2,040 closed SHIB short, but we have one more open. That's this SHIB trade right now that we need to close 2040. We start 2040, hopefully it's gonna be a 2050, at least 25% profit. So we're gonna see that right now, but it's been going okay so far. It's been going okay so far. DXY is dumping. Yeah, DXY is not dumping, but it is getting, it is turning back a little bit down. And let me show you what I see on the DXY. I was just checking DXY before the start. Here's the big thing. This on the daily time frame. Once you go below this level down here, this might dump more. You can see down here. We extended up here some kind of double top. We already broke some trend. We hit the top up here. We went down here. We went below this 20 moving average right now. We're coming back down to the support up here. We still have this 20 and the 50 moving average, especially the 50 moving average down here. That was previous support to break on the downside. But if you start breaking this 50 moving average as well on the downside, this might actually just continue going towards the downside. This is going to be very, very bullish for Bitcoin, and right now it does look like this is more likely to break the downside than the upside, but also the 20 moving average can just pump it up here for whatever reason, and this can go towards the upside. This looks also like some kind of shoe pattern up here, a big move towards the downside down here. It needs to bounce. If it right now it is at the level that needs to bounce off. If it manages to bounce up here, it can actually be a little bit bullish up here. There is a trend up here that needs to break. Let me see if I can find a trend immediately right over here. Something like this up here. You can see here there is the trend line up here that needs to be broken towards the upside. Right now it's doing this move over here towards downside, towards the support. It needs to break this trend. If it breaks the trend, we can see more movement towards the upside. Unfortunately, I think there is more probability right now to break this towards downside, continue or going towards the downside. I don't know if that's unfortunately or not, but there is that. Shiba is pulling back down a little bit. Maybe our profits are right now at 30%, 27% still. This goes so slow, man. But yeah, after being 80% in profits, it's kind of a little bit stuff like that. By the way, guys, again, the trading competition starts in 2 hours and 23 minutes. I think you still got 10 days to actually sign up if you want to sign up. There is a link down below if you want to join our TF Fans Club account. Sorry. If you want to join our TF Fans Club squad, we got 25 members right now, but only if you got $500 to throw away, because you probably most likely lose that money trying to trade leverage, trying to compete, a lot of emotions going on and so forth. So I've seen a lot of people who are busting their accounts on the trade over here. There's a link down below if you want to join it. We also have the TF Fans Club Telegram group up here that we are gonna use to share the charts, share the setups, look what's good or not, how we gonna perform in the competition. So there's that. So Telegram channel is set up. The TFNs club right now, it's got 25 members. We are ready to go, and the competition starts in 2 hours and 22 minutes right now, so you still got time to, you know, join before the competition starts, and, you know, start with us, you know, right off the bat right now. There will be new live stream at in 2 hours and 22 minutes when the competition starts. There will be live stream right here on the channel, so make sure to follow that as well. If you do not sign up right now, you still got like late signing that lasts for 10 days after that. Down here you can see that. Where is it? Over here. So right now this is some kind of warm-up period. Official registration from June 27, that's the day. And then you have the speed zone, that's this up here. That means nothing. This is just, you know, gambling stuff. The competition starts right over here at 27. So right up here, when the official registration is done, the competition will start. But late registration goes 10 days later as well, so you can register later as well, but you're gonna lose half the competition by that time, right? And then there is a reward distribution at the end. Let's look at a promo video because it's so nice. World Series of Trading, guys, 2022. Very excited. Look at last year's numbers. Prize pool was 3.9, 8,000 for troops, 250. We can also check out the last year, guys. The last year there were some Korean guys. Of course, Koreans wins everything. League of Legends, Counter-Strike. I don't know if they're winning Counter-Strike, but they are winning everything. Like, right, Dota. Koreans guys, like, it's really hard because they are very, you know, strategic, tactical, very calm. And they're like they have the best genetics for competition. They are calm. They are very smart. They know how to you know, win. They don't care about, you know, emotions, and they can figure it out, guys. So you can see here, you know, number 1 and number 2 team in the this is from 2021. World Series Trading 2021, and this is troops over here. So you can see here they got their troop got like 2020x profits, 17x on this Korean team. Pepe Cup Army 14x. There was chart champions, actually they actually managed to do very well. They did 5x over here, right? On the account, so they did very well. But you can see here Korean guys. I think this is might be, you know, some Asian guy. I don't know what kind of text it is. Crypto, I don't know who these guys are. So I think, you know, it's gonna be a little bit hard to, you know, to get to the top list. But I think I think if we organize well, and, you know, if you try, maybe, just maybe, I mean, 372% on the squad. On the squad profits, I think that's doable. In 20 days, I think that's doable. That's like 4x your count. That's if you take 500 and make it into 2000 in 20 days. And now we have a little bit more experience, you know, because we almost made, we took 400, made it into 2,500 right now. That's like 5x, 6x, right? And with that in 3 weeks, that's like 21 days. So this is definitely low. Like top 10, you know, squad is definitely doable if we, you know, perform well. I'm not quite sure about solo showdown because, you know, 72x, I don't think that's doable in 20 days. These guys are insane. 72x, 45x, 42x. I don't know how much they trade. I don't know how, you know, much leverage they do, but, you know, this is very, very hard to do. On the other hand, if you go down like to top 50 down here, this is actually doable. Getting in the top 50, I think that should be some kind of goal. That's only 700. That's only 7x. It is still high, but it is doable. And, you know, we didn't trade that much on 400 million, but I think that's doable. Like top 50 is doable. You know, I don't think, you know, getting top is doable. And maybe top 10 in the troop is doable. I think it's doable. I don't know. Just 10th position is 3x. How much people lost money? Yeah, people lost actually quite a lot of money. So what you can do, you can go to troops up here, and you can look at the troops. And you can see here, these guys, like, these are winners. Like, they had some insane gains. Like, they have like very good traders, right? And you know, this is 8 page and everybody's winning money, right? 12, 13. You can see like everybody had like, I don't know who these guys are, but everybody's making money, right? 250. I don't know how many people they have, but you know, at least 20%. I think right now, you know, down here, let's go to the last page. So 341 page. I don't know, you know, there's a lot of guys who lost, you know, all of the money as well, got liquidated, you know, minus 100%. You see up here, there's a lot of guys who lost money as well. But they had a lot of people in the group. They had a lot of people in the group. You can also see with chart champions. Chart champions up here, they had, you probably know who chart champions are. They had a lot of profits as well. This guy did the best 10x up here at the end of the race. And they had some nice profits as well on the team in 20 days. But down here, you know, first 90, first 100 people like 26% up. But also if you go to the end of the list, there were a lot of people because they had 193, you know, pages of this, almost 2,000 members. So there is definitely gonna be guys that are, you know, losing 99% of money. That's why I'm telling you guys, it is very high chance probability that you're gonna lose, you know, all the 500 bucks you're gonna put into this, because it is competition. You can see here a lot of people get liquidated, a lot of people get out. So you gotta be very careful with your trade. So if you know how to trade, you don't need to know. But if you have 500 throwaway money, you want to join the competition, that's what I'm saying. Vietnam, okay, they are from Vietnam. Yeah, so a lot of Asian countries are up here, right? Troop leader. There's just troop leader from last year. So I don't think, you know, my goal for the competition is not actually to be first. It would be nice. Not gonna happen. I'm not gonna do 72x after being trading for 3 weeks and, you know, getting to the number 1 spot. It's just not gonna happen. Number 5, not gonna happen. Number 10, not gonna happen, you know. But maybe, you know, maybe number 50, it is doable for me right now, you know. So that's at least my personal goal, you know, be, you know, top 50, at least, you know, that number 50 spot, you know, that's good. When it comes to the squads, you know, top 10 spot, it is doable, but you know, it's gonna be hard. But even that is not the goal. The goal is just not to lose money, guys. I think as long as we can go through competition and our TF Fans Club squad is in profits after the competition, I think that's a win. I think that's a win, you know. So we need to lower the bars, we need to do the best we can, and you know, we need to do good trades. I think that we can do fine. I think we can do fine. Bro, does it seem like we are gonna have to wait until Monday, Tuesday for the real price action to begin with? The price action already begun, man. You're just not noticing it. What people are expecting as a big moves up, down and stuff like that, when that happens, it's already too late. You need to be in position before those moves happen. Show some club results, then I'm ready to throw fire. There is no club results. The TF Fans Club is just a group of, you know, people that like TI, so, you know, just showing the charts. We don't have the, you know, trade group or something like that, or you know, signals calls or something like that. There is no such thing. We just talk about charts, we talk about lines, we talk about TA. This is you know, luckily for us, pulling back right now to be hitting resistance. Still 14 minutes left on this up here. Will we close this 4 hourly above the 10 moving average or not on Shiba? A little bit unsure about that. Let's see what Bitcoin is doing. Bitcoin is also pulling back below this 10 moving average because it's hitting this resistance. So you know, it tried to pump up here, you know, it feels that even in the you know, hourly right now, it's getting back down there. So I'm wondering a little bit if it's gonna be in some kind of limbo up here above the 50 moving average but below the resistance. You know, what's gonna happen next. Out of 35 pages, 28 pages lost. Yeah, it might be something like that. Just 10th position is 3x. How much people lost money? Yeah, I mean, guys, you have to understand, you know, most people lose money. Most people lose money. I'm gonna show you something. I don't know if you know who this guy is, but I'm gonna show you. I just watched, you know, I watched this before a long time ago, but you know, for some reason it popped up on my YouTube, and I was watching this. Let me show you something, guys. This is a video. I don't know if you know who this guy is, but we can watch this for 5 minutes, because we're gonna watch the daily close in 14 minutes, not daily close, hourly and 4-hourly close in 30 minutes. So we can watch this a little bit. He's talking about this 1919 phenomenon. Do you know what this guy, what this means? I don't know if you know who this guy is. This is Anton Kreil. He's been, you know, market maker. He's been, you know, working for Goldman Sachs. He's been, you know, at the top of the food chain. So it's good to listen to these guys to figure out, you know, what they are doing, you know, how they are operating, how they're buying, selling, so forth, you know, and stuff like that. He has a lot of knowledge that's could be very interesting to know, just understand, you know, how this all of these things work. Beautifully deconstructed the retail brokerage industry, and this goes also a little bit on the path of what I'm talking about when I'm talking about exponential moving averages, Fibonacci's, maybe right now even logarithmic chart, all of the things that make you lose money. I think exponential moving averages, Fibonacci's, you know, VPVR, you know, Elliott waves, all of these kind of you know, crappy stuff. I think all of those stuffs are pushed out there by brokerage firm, by everybody else, to make retail lose money, because you have to understand, moving averages are support and resistance lines, and when you're using something crazy like exponential moving averages, you miss your supports and resistances, guys. You miss your support and resistances, right? So that's one of the ways they're trying to get retail makers to lose money. But listen to this guy for a second, okay?
The 1990 phenomenon. Who knows what that stands for?
90% of traders lose 90% of their money.
Yeah, 90%. Let's be specific of how it works. 90% of retail traders, so the retail brokers' clients, lose 90% of their deposited margin within 90 days.
90% of retail traders lose 90% of their deposit margin within 90 days. 90%, guys, in 90 days. And the rest of the 10%, they only, I think, from the research in Brazil, there's some kind of research on the trading being done in Brazil from some kind of trading firm. They figure out that only 3% actually make money after a year. The 7% of, you know, the 10% that's left, 70% of those 10% actually lose money after a year. And only 3% are at the end of the year in profit, and not by much. And only 1%, something like that, even less than 1% at the top, are actually making as much as a cashier at a store. You know, as a cashier in a store, and only less than 1% something, and there is a very, very small percent at the top that are actually making decent money. But most people lose money.
So what is margin? It's the money you put in your account, and you get leverage when trading CFDs. But what is a CFD? Well, you don't actually own the asset. CFD is contract for difference. So if you were to buy a CFD on a stock,
yeah, so you can watch this video. I can post the video down there in the chat. So if you want to watch the, like, this guy is very smart, very interesting to listen to. You know, it will just expand your brain a little bit, right? You think EMAs and EMAs are both? No, I don't think. I think EMAs are crap. Moving averages I use all the time. You can see on my chart over here. I got moving averages. I'm overachiever. I do it 3 weeks. I do it in 3 weeks. Do 3 weeks. Let's see how the 5-minute chart up here looks on this up here. Right now it's having this movement towards downside. There is some kind of support down here on the Shiba trade down here at this on Bitcoin down here. Also got some kind of support up here. Let's see up there. There is some kind of triangle, broke up, went up there. Right now pulling back. Depends on how much it's gonna pull back. Our Shiba trade 556 is how much are we gonna pull back on the Shiba? That's the big question right here. 4-hourly bullish engulfing candle still above that. I'm still how to leave 95 job in next 5 years. Yeah, how to, yeah, you tell me that. From what I've seen, start a YouTube channel. Right now I am 3.5 years into this, I think. Yeah, 3.5 years. I started in 2019, 2020. Yeah, I'm 4 years into this, so maybe 1 more year and I can leave my 9-to-5 job. So, you know, maybe YouTube is the you know, answer. Maybe YouTube is the answer. So we're gonna see that. So if 1 year, if I can leave my day job, you know, for YouTube, that's gonna be very nice. That's gonna be very nice. Anything else you guys want me to look at right now before before this daily close? We're also gonna trade close our Shiba trade over here on Bybit right now. This is right now 28, 29. Like as soon as it's 30% profit, we're gonna close. I'm not gonna wait for the pullback because I have to set up the account, so we can do that. You know what? We can just close it right now. Let's see up here how much did it pull back. Let's go to the Shiba trade up here. Let's see 1 hourly up here. It just pulled back a little bit back down there. 10 moving average. Nice, it's down here below. It's okay. It can still pull back a little bit more, maybe not. Dot short now XRP future. A little bit unsure about XRP. I know a lot of people are back holding XRP, so just like Luna, I don't want to talk much about XRP because my views on the XRP and EOS and Luna and ICP are all the same. Not about ICP, but XRP, EOS, Luna right now and stuff like that. 8 more minutes, yeah, 8 more minutes. But I'm a little bit unsure. So 30% profits is fine. This pulled back a little bit. I don't want to analyze too much. I still need to close the trade within the next 2 hours, and I need to set up the account. So we can just as well just close it right now. It's hitting these bottoms down here. Yeah, why not? 29, 28, 29%. Yeah, market close, everything close. There we go. We closed our trade, guys, in profit. Right now our account is at 2,588. Let's update the chart up here a little bit. 410 million competition. There we go. There we have the chart. Right now this is 27, 6, 22. This is trade number 15, ship short, started at 2040 and ended at 2588. 2588. So right now we are we had a profit of $548. That's 26.86 after probably something over there. Let's see how many 2588. So total profit is 2,170. That's 83.38 83.80. Is this correct? This cannot be correct. This, I mean, from 400 the formula is probably wrong. This cannot be correct. 83%, that cannot be correct. That cannot be correct. Something, yeah, because there you go. This more correct, right? I was taking the wrong number. I was taking this number up here. From this, the current balance, not this one. 690. Yeah, that's more correct, right? Because from this, yeah, okay. You have balls of steel. Dot retesting broken trend. Hey man, good morning. Good morning. How you doing, man? So right now we have 2,500. This is a 410 million challenge account, guys. 410 million challenge account, and it's going well. It's going well. So we're gonna try to get this to a million and see how that goes. But 16%. Yeah, it's nice. So that we 6x our account, or 7x, or how many? How much is that? So all good right now. But right now what we can actually do right now on the up here. What we can actually do right now, we can transfer money from derivatives account from over here to spot account, and then we're gonna use the rest of the derivatives. So we're gonna transfer $2,088 to this account. Let's see here, transfer from derivatives account to spot account. This is USDT. Amount all. We're not gonna transfer all. We're gonna just leave 500. There we go. It's done. There we go. We got exactly $500 to trade with right now on the World Series of Trading, because the minimum is 500 that we have to start with. So I'm gonna put back 500 up here next time we, for next 20 days, we're gonna trade World Series of Trading or trading competition for next 20 days as long as it lasts. So we're gonna trade this account $500 as much as we can until we get to to the end. Once the World Series of Trading is done, we're gonna continue with our 410 million account, 2,588 right now. and we're gonna see how that goes. But right now we're gonna focus on this account right now. So if you go right now to derivatives, we also gonna trade only USDT perpetuals. We're not gonna trade options on anything like that. USD perpetual, there is a huge amount of here, 500, exactly 500 bucks up there. So all good, all good. Luck favors the brave. You're brave. It's okay, it's okay. So I'm not waiting anymore for, you know, Shiba right now. You know, it pulled back a little bit. It was enough pullback for me to, you know, take the profits. You know, the target was down here, guys. Unfortunately, we did not take because I was sleeping, but the target was hit on the dollar as well. So you know, I'm more proud that I actually predicted where the target is gonna be hit on the downside than than actually taking profits. But you know, whatever. Markets will be hit tomorrow, guys. Nothing is gonna change. There will be new options to trade. Unfortunately, when it comes to World Series of Trading, it's only 20 days, so we gotta trade a lot. We did not trade that much on the 400 million competition because, you know, we take it easy. We're trading when we feel like it, you know, we always trade. But right now, when it comes to World Series of Trading, we're gonna trade a lot more, I think. I think we're gonna take more risk as well. And you know, it's gonna be interesting to see how we actually, you know, perform in this kind of environment. Yo Tila, do you have a video explaining how to open short position? Yes, I do. How to open short position? Yes, I do. If you go to YouTube and you go to my page, the late adopter, and you go to videos, you see all these videos, live videos, trade opportunity arises, the journey continues, Tuesday evening trading, is there a short here, Monday trading session, urgent trade right now, we try another trade, long this trade, to trade or not to trade, trade happening, training day, trading the dump, and so forth. All of these videos is live trading. And although I don't have like 5 minutes explaining how to do this, you can watch this video and see how I enter the next trade. But do note, I've been trading for like 6 weeks and my entry is not, you know, to the perfection, and everybody complains that I'm too emotional. I don't know when to enter and stuff like that. You know, I cannot pull the trigger and so forth, but at least that's what I'm looking at. So you can learn a lot by that. Hope you got the wife an iPhone before this. Yeah, I did actually get a wife on before this, so it's all good. She's happy, I'm happy, everybody happy. Hey, I know you probably answered a few times, but which am I using? 10, 20, 50, 100 and 200 moving average. Make a playlist. Nah, it's too much work. Where do you live? Norway. Okay, thank you. So there we go. 1 more minute to the 4-hourly close. This is gonna be very exciting for Bitcoin. Let's see how Bitcoin is doing right now. It is trying to break this 10 moving average, which is very interesting right now. Let's see up here. Let's go to the 4-hourly time frame. Let's see another chart up here maybe. There we go. Let's just remove this up here, a little bit up here. The 10 moving average is right there, 21.3. Let's add this up here. Right now looks like we are breaking that towards the upside, and there we go. We actually managed to get a the moving average, break the both 10 and 20 moving average on the 4-hourly time frame, which is very nice. Daily time frame is picking up here. This is a bearish engulfing candle, so this move towards the upside can actually just continue dumping on the downside. I'm a little bit unsure about that, but you know, it already looks bad for my short. Shiba short right now. Shiba short is still pumping towards the upside. Also managed to stay above this 10 moving average up here towards the upside. There might be some kind of trend line up here, give or take up here. Maybe some clarity that's trying to break 1, 2, 3 up here. Very nice. So right now it's hitting that resistance over here. Will it try to, will it be able to break it right now? Will it just drop back down? It looks like just might do that. So I think it's a good thing that we exit the trade over here. Bitcoin also is above. You can see up here, it's above the 10 moving average up here. Very nicely, and it's continuing going towards upside, so it does look a little bit bullish. Unfortunately on the bigger time frames up here, let me show you up here again. Let me just clean up everything and start over again. Let's go to the 4-hourly time frame. What you're gonna see here again is that this level up here has been broken down here. We tried 2 times, we failed both of 2 times. Right now we had a bearish engulfing, went down to the support up here. Went down to support. Right now we're bouncing, trying to do it again towards the upside. There is some kind of level up here. Did we actually break this up here? No, we actually didn't break it. We're trying to do it right now, but this can always pull back right back down right now. But and there is also this trend up here. No, there is no trend up here. There's this trend up here. down here that are actually going. So yeah, although we did lose this move towards the upside, right now we are trying to, you know, do the second move up here. If you look at this on small time frames, where is this actually move going up here? Something like this, I think. There we go, give or take. So we lost this trend, we lost that trend. Right now we are going something like this. I think the target should be around right now something like 21,750, give or take, on this move towards the upside. And after that, you know, depends on where it can get in or not, because it can just do this as well. The most important level right now to watch for, of course, is down here, because if we lose 20.9, I think we're gonna dump down. So on the upside right now, there is a resistance line up here. This resistance line that we are breaking right now, I think we might go a little bit more towards the upside. But on the downside, 20.9 is very important not to break on the downside. So keep that in mind, guys. Anyways, guys, that's Bitcoin Daily. Do join the Bybit competition if you got 500 bucks to spare. If you got 500 bucks to spare, 2 hours left to the competition start. So I'm gonna go back in the Telegram chat and start looking at what we're gonna long or short. What I'm gonna do, you know, when the competition starts. I think we can short dodge. No, I never short dodge. That's the rule. That is the rule, guys. We gotta update the rules, guys. We gotta update the rules. Let me do it over here, guys. Let me do it over here. We gotta update the rules. Where is it? Up here, there. We gotta update the rules, guys. We gotta update the rules. There we go. Where are the rules? Trading rules. There we go. And let me just update this rule. Rule number 3. Never short dodge. There we go. There we go, guys. Rule number 1, trading rules. Never chase a trade. If you decide an entry point and you miss that, don't abandon the rules, abandon the trade. So, you know, always very important to, you know, stick to the rules, stick to where you want to enter, and don't abandon the rules and FOMO in, right? Number 2, always get a good night's sleep. Never trade if you're not well rested and mentally at your best. Mental clarity is of utmost importance. Being tired, physically weak will affect your trades in a negative way. So sleep, guys. I slept very well. I'm very well rested. Very nice. And rule number 3, never short dodge, guys. Never short dodge. I joined Bybit group. Let's go. Let's go. By the way, never short. That's rule number 3, right? Never short dodge. Never short dodge. Because Elon Musk can come, you know, out and, you know, tweet something and your short is done. You know, you never know. It's a gamble. It's a gamble. Never short dodge, guys. Never short dodge. I joined your Bybit group. Let's go. Manavar, I hope you got 500 bucks to lose. So that is that. Guys, message me on... Message me on Telegram if you are in Bybit group with your email address, and I'll let you come into the squad. So make a new TG group for Bybit trading. Yeah, we have already a TG group for Bybit trading over here. So the group is already set up. Everybody who joined the team can actually go. See here, TF Fans Club squad. It's already up there. We got only 12. We got like 25, 26 people in the Bybit squad, but you know, only 12 members. So the rest of the people need to join. So I'm gonna shield this group and until everybody's in. Hopefully everybody's in. I don't know if everybody's gonna trade or not. So we're gonna see that. Anyways, guys, thanks to that, there will be new live stream in exactly 2 hours. When the World Series of Trading is gonna start. We're gonna do this trading for next 20 days. So make sure to hit the subscribe button, like button, and all of the other buttons that you can find on the screen. Beside that, guys, take care. Before we go, we gotta pump the people, not pump the people. We're gonna pump something, right? We're gonna pump something, maybe Bitcoin. I don't know what's gonna pump after I do this, but you know, we're gonna try. We're gonna try this and see what pumps next up here. There is that. There is the music. That's the good stuff. That's the good stuff. That's good. Hit like and subscribe. Michael Icon says, and there is that, guys. There is that. I'll see you in 2 hours, guys. It's gonna be exciting. I'm not sure whether there's gonna be a long or short, but I do hope it's gonna be a win. Whether it's long or short, I do hope it's gonna be a win. Guys, I'll see you in 2 hours. Bye bye.